Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hey girl. Oh, your mic is off, Carlene.
Oops, my bad. You could hear
Hey
them screaming.
girl, how
Hi.
are you? How is
Doing good.
everybody? Let me
Just
see if I can turn this and it's still
okay.
okay, perfect. I was like,
Okay.
I hate when it
Okay.
straight up and down like that. How is everybody doing tonight, guys? We missed you and Carlene's here with us.
Yes. With my
Make sure
robe.
you guys all subscribe to Carlene as well on YouTube.
Thank you so much
And
in advance.
she's the one, for all of you who did not know, who is on every Saturday with me on Station Head.
Yeah.
So hi Gabby, hi Kelly. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, I talk ish for real. And there's my little Barb niece, Cookie Toronto Nika.
Nice. Hi, Barbs.
Oh, hi, Tinin. Can everybody hear me okay with my headset on?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, because sometimes it works good and sometimes it doesn't. So I missed you guys. Hey, Gia. Hi, Irene. Oh, Carlene, put a comment in the comment section so they can follow you.
A comment? Okay, I'll just
So that way they can click on your name and subscribe to your page. That way it's easier.
Oh, I'm gonna go on my YouTube.
Just comment in the chat section here. Just say hi.
Oh, okay.
Then your name shows up and they can just click on it and subscribe to you from there.
Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, I would have, but wow.
Mommy!
What? Oops. What?
Oh, I think you have to go onto YouTube to do it.
Okay, I'm still here. Hello?
Yeah.
Mommy?
Oh, no. It just muted me. I'm going to have to come back.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you at all. I'll come back again.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Dang, I didn't know about that, Karina. I'll have to look into it. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world right now. But, I mean, if you guys noticed, there's been a few prison riots and escapes and things that have been happening lately as well here in the States. And I feel like there is going to be some huge prison breaks, that do happen all over the world. Hey, Ryder. Hi, Dan. Hey, Rihanna Navy. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Jorge. Kiana. I'm trying to say hi to everybody real quick. Besman, Irene, Sana, Gabby. Thank you guys for joining us. Add twice, Asiana. And I'm just going to say Sibba. Hey, Dante. Hey, Victoria. Brandon. The prison system is corrupt? Probably. Yes, Tinkerbell, we are going to be answering Nicki and Rihanna questions tonight. Carlene's going to join us back in a second. And then she's going to take the Rihanna questions and I will take the Onika questions. That way we can both be pulling cards and answering one right after each other because we can't stay on forever tonight because obviously Carlene's got a bunch of kids and then my son's dad's going to come. And at some point, and I'm going to have to let him into the gate because I changed my number and it's not programmed into the gate yet. Ooh. Where did you hear that, Gabby? Hey, Anika. Hey, Amelia, Sienna, Earth Kiss, Dar, Quentin, Xavier, Shay. Hey, Kai. Oh, it's on Twitter? Okay. Hey, Omar. Oh, I don't care what other readers say, and I don't read off of what they say either. And that's why I tell you guys, too, don't ever go into a, what do you call, any kind of reading saying, oh, another psychic told me, because you don't know if that psychic's just going to be like, you know, the person that you're telling that new information to is going to be like, oh, well, hey, you know, yeah, they're right, or just say they're wrong. So you don't want to ever give bias or influence in the questions that you're asking. You want that person to just have the clear, okay, you're asking me about this. Hey, Purple. We'll take questions in a minute, you guys. I'll let you know when we're starting the questions. Because I'm waiting. Okay, let me let Carlene in.
We got
Okay, girl.
Mhm.
All right, sorry. I was like, I'm still getting used to this because I've only ever used StreamYard as a guest, not as a host. So I'm like trying to keep
Yes. Yes.
So
Well, you got two more co-hosts. Thing one and thing
yay.
two.
Oh, but they're the cutest things. Look how cute that baby.
They're literally both here. Hold on.
Oh my God, Carly's
Yeah.
not gonna stop until she makes me want another baby, I guess.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Jaden, shh, quiet.
Hey, Laverne.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
okay, let's see. So you guys can go ahead and start typing your questions now. Tennant asked how the twins are doing.
Oh, they are busy. Busy making me tired. They're doing good.
Talking.
Shh, quiet.
Crawling all over the place.
Uh-huh. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, when you get your minute to pull,
Yeah.
they want to know if Rihanna is going to have a baby with A$AP Rocky.
Okay. I think I got that question before.
Jada's just like, I need to be in the video.
I feel like he's going to have a baby by somebody else. I know. Let's see.
Okay, so Victoria wants to know how Nicki feels about all the current surge of love online. Okay. So please join us and answer. How is she feeling about the current resurgence of love she is receiving online? Thank you, Spirit.
Okay. You cannot eat the cards. Okay. All right. Come here. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Sorry for killing everybody's ears.
Okay, so for Nicki, like the resurgence of the love stuff, you know, online, she feels like a lot of it is fake. So it's like, you know, she feels like so many people are so like wishy-washy. Like, oh, you weren't,
Okay.
do you want to just mute yourself for a second, Carlene, and then
No
you can
problem.
come back in when you're ready to talk? All right. Okay, I wanted everybody to be able to hear. So what Spirit in the cards are saying is she feels like a lot of it is, you know, fake love. Like, you weren't my fan and you didn't love me that deep 2 years ago when everybody is crapping on me for every single thing that I did. it's like it's good for money, obviously. It's good for business opportunities, and that's what she's looking at it as. Like, all right, I'll take the check and I'll work with you, but like we're not going out to lunch and being best friends or anything after this either. I'm gonna go home to Kenny and the baby. So, she's enjoying the fact that, it's like she kind of looks at it in a bigger picture sense of, okay, like, say for example, the baby starts like really being like, oh my God, Nicki Minaj, and I just can't wait to work with Nicki someday, and da 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 da. It's like, okay, that's cool because now his fan base knows about me and more people are paying attention. So maybe it's bringing me more fans, but like, you didn't really like trip off of me a couple years ago. So I'm not going to go be your bestie. She's learned from that. Who already worked together? Oh, sorry. I was like trying to catch up with everything. Oh my God, Laverne, thank you. Sorry, guys. I was paying attention to the cards, so I don't look at the chat when I'm pulling the cards. And Carlene, go ahead and tap in whenever you want.
Okay, now she stops. Well, because she's on my boobs. Okay. Oh boy. For Rihanna.
No.
Shh, quiet, Jaden.
No.
I don't see any babies right now with ASAP Rocky. There's like an ending with them.
Mhm.
I mean, there's a possibility, but I don't see it.
No.
I feel like it will be some. Yeah, no. I got the tower. No.
No. Stop.
No. He has other women, so no. Yeah, sorry. He's cute though.
They want to know if they've broken up already. Okay, how does Fat Joe feel about Nicki? I'll take that.
I do see a breakup. I see other women. I do see a breakup.
No.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're going to ask, how does Fat Joe feel about Nicki? How does Fat Joe feel about Nicki? Thank you. Spirit.
I'll take the Drake one. How does Rihanna feel about Drake?
Okay. Did he used to have a crush on her and she turned him down at some point? Because it's showing up as like wanting to like have been with her or hit on her or something, and the underlying energy, like he was trying to make something happen there and it didn't work out. So let's see what else the cards have to say though. There's a lot of jealousy too, because like female artists that he originally thought were going to be like that, like it's like I had female artists back in the day that I had poised to be the next Nicki, but Nicki came into the game and they never got any like attention whatsoever. So it is this whole thing of like, oh, you stopped bags, but it's like, did she technically stop a bag, or did she just go get her own bag because she was successful and talented and nobody else that you were working with was at that level to be earning those collabs and features and deals and everything that she was getting? So, but it's a lot of jealousy. It's just like You don't want to be with me. You wouldn't do this. You wouldn't do that, you know. So it's just, and he thinks that the way that she reacted to the hate train was overly emotional. But again, it's like when you don't like somebody and you're just picking at every little thing that you can, you know, like, well, I don't like that bitch because she wore purple shoes, you know. It's just like you're going to find every reason to not like them. And, you know, if Remy Ma had reacted in the same ways as Nicki, he wouldn't be sitting there thinking Remy was being overly emotional or something was wrong with her. It's just because he's jealous and doesn't like Nicki. And Spirit said he's really jealous of Lil Wayne because obviously Lil Wayne made a bunch of money off of Nicki. So anybody connected to Young Money, he's got an issue with, because it's like, what was his terror squad or whatever the fuck they were calling themselves? Like, it's like, oh, that never, you know, happened for us, but Young Money blew up. So there's a lot of jealousy towards the whole crew as far as that goes as well. Is Remy Ma jealous of Nicki's career? Okay. Does anybody remember really any Terror Squad music? We remember the old, you know, like Fat Joe and Big Pun songs before Remy came in and they became Terror Squad, but does anybody really remember any of the music from that era? So it's like, but how many Young Money songs do we all know? Like, I literally was talking to somebody about this last night that I was just like, I can literally pull up a lyric from anybody on the Young Money label to describe any freaking situation. There's always a Nicki lyric, a Drake, you know, little quip, something Wayne said that you can pull up for every situation, and you will remember it off the top of your head and know exactly what song it was.
Bella, I'm gonna have to go. It's a them kids is crazy.
Oh, go,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah, because Clyde is doing the most.
No,
Yeah.
hop back in whenever you want. We'll be up here for another hour.
Okay, perfect. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh my gosh, she's
It's
eating my
okay. I
cards.
told you, you know, you have 7 kids, so do what you gotta do.
That's right. I'll look on live and I'll answer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right,
Tell
bye.
my man Clyde. Grandpa
I know.
Michael said calm down.
I know, right? That's right. All right, I'll let you go.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Victoria, they really are very jealous of Drake and Wayne and Nicki. Which, I mean, think about it, because they really spent a good decade dominating the charts and the music scene, and it's like, even if it wasn't their song, they were showing up on everybody's songs. Nobody released a song without somebody from Young Money having a verse on it back in the day for a hot minute. So I'll answer about yes, I'll answer Rihanna questions too now. So hold on though, guys. Let me answer the one that I said about if Remy Ma is jealous of Nicki's career. Joe Budden. He is a burden though. You could have left it like that, Kai. Oh my God, you guys, like this was, how long ago was this? Probably like 7 years ago, before Joe Budden had the podcast. I said something as a joke, like to some guy that I was like talking to about, oh, you know, Joe Biden is your competition, as in the guy who's the president of the United States right now. He thought I liked Joe Budden. And so, like, I got in his car one day and he was playing Joe Budden songs. And I'm like, why are you blasting Joe Budden of all people? And he's like, isn't this like your favorite guy that I have to be concerned about? And I'm like, Joey Buttons? No, Joe Biden, the vice president of the United States. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, listen, I know that old man is like a weird choice to say, but like Joe Biden's even worse. Dante, if you haven't figured out by now that when people don't ask nicely and like really act up, I just ignore them. Because you're just saying the same thing over and over and being really demanding, and I am a stubborn ass Libra, so now I'm not answering that question. You guys, mods, please put him on timeout. There, I put him in timeout. When he comes back, if he does it again, I'm just kicking him out. So let's see. How's Remy Ma feel about Nicki Minaj's success? Thank you, Spirit. How does Remy Ma feel about Nicki Minaj's success? Thank you. Well, if you're going to throw a tantrum like a toddler, then you're going to go in timeout like a toddler. Like every other comment was just Roman return, Roman return. I was like, I'm going to turn into Roman and it's not going to be cute. Because at least Nicki spits rhymes when she's Roman. I just spit fire. Exactly, Gabby. And I'm like, now I got to do 2 people readings tonight. I'm like, I got to answer Rihanna stuff too, so you really need to calm down. Well, Remy definitely, I answered this last time anyways, but Remy feels like what she did, you know, she thought she was getting a bag or a promise of a bag in a career with the whole situation of, you know, dropping that diss record, which obviously, you know, it got her a mild bit of attention for 5.5 minutes. And then it ended up, you know, with this world card and this 10 of coins hurting her financially in the long run. And basically kind of it ended her career, you know, as a rapper. Because everybody listened to that song, and then did we listen to anything else that she put out since then? And so she's definitely jealous, but she also does take accountability that a lot of it was her fault and that she shouldn't have, you know, done that. So, but there's still jealousy there. Do not get it twisted. It's just that she thinks now with this Palace of Wands, it's more beneficial for her to try to be on Nicki's good side and be on the good side of the Barbs and everybody. That's why you see her defending her, but it still is, you know, in that manipulative sense of trying to gain back public favors to make up for what she has lost, because she really did lose some money behind that situation. It's so funny. It's like if they told her, oh, we're going to give you $200,000, you know, and then, of course, by the time you pay your agents, managers, everything, it's like you went home with $50,000, and then it's like you didn't make any money out of music ever again after that. Like, that really wasn't the best idea. So, all right, let's see. Okay, let me answer a couple Rihanna questions first, guys. Yeah, and keep in mind too, guys, I did a lot of Nicki videos already on here, so if it's stuff that I already answered, just I'll tell you that, because we only have limited time to be on live, because I do have a kid and other stuff I got to do too. Sierra, it's because Wendy is petty and she's never going to let go of the fact that, you know, her and Nicki got into it. And this is the thing that's funny about that. I'm like, Wendy and Mariah got into it big time in the past, and Mariah don't fuck with Wendy. So I'm like, and she's sitting there like dogging out Nicki on Mariah's behalf and standing up for Mariah, and I was like, but y'all don't like each other either, so what? So here, let's see. Will Rihanna go on tour again? Spirit, thank you. Will Rihanna ever go on tour again? Thank you, Spirit. Will Rihanna ever go on tour again? Thank you, a very limited one. So it's going to be something like all headline Coachella, do a couple festivals, but is she going to go on like a world tour like she has in the past? Not really. She is really focused on trying to figure out how she can build her family with this Justice, the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. She was really like hyped and like planning on having a baby with ASAP, but now she really does like, she's starting to hear things and see like behaviors from him where she's definitely changed her plan on that. So now with this Wheel of Fortune, she's more focused on, I have to figure that out. You know, I have to go in a different direction with that. She's prepared if what she has to do is to go get like in vitro or something like that. It's just being like, who would be the person that I would like want to, you know, use their baby juice to do that with. But she is going to find this water sign man that she will end up having a baby with. This is actually somebody that she's going to work with in regards to like her fashion and makeup stuff. So this feels like somebody that it's because there's the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Coins here. It feels like this could be somebody that's like maybe works like in the Louis Vuitton, you know, LVMH offices or something like that. He feels like he's French or some kind of European to me. So let's see, and then I'll ask real quick if her and ASAP are going to work things out, and then I will answer a Nicki question next. Yeah, I answered about Rihanna and Nicki and Beyonce's relationship. There's a video called The Holy Trinity talking about all of them. Sierra, I answered that, I think, last week, or if not, then it was in my most recent Nicki videos. Ariana, let's just ask, what is the relationship like right now between A$AP Rocky and Rihanna? Spirit, thank you. What is the current relationship like between A$AP Rocky and Rihanna? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Gabby, I'll answer that one next. Let me look at Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's relationship real quick. Hey, Barbie. And hopefully tomorrow the kids will calm down and let Carlene do her thing. But we also will have my friend Desi, a.k.a. Starseed Revolution, on with us. And then Erica is also going to join in, and we're going to do a reading on Dr. Dre, because we all know there's a lot of stuff that's coming here that we will not be able to talk about over here on these YouTube streets. Okay. Yeah, she's definitely found out about him being with other women. They actually were planning on getting married, guys. Like, I think that they might have been engaged. But you guys know what's funny? This is really interesting. We have the High Priestess and the Four of Wands as how she found out. Literally, like, and I've told you this, guys, a million times. Every famous rich person, whatever, they all have a spiritual team around them. And it literally was a psychic told her to look deeper into this. So she did, found out what was going on, and things are done because we have the death card here, but we have the Ten of Swords. She's really hurt by it. Really, really hurt by it. Because she really did see herself building a future with him and things, you know, of that sort. And this feels like, to me, with him, because we have the Devil card and the Eight of Swords here with the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands, it feels like he was, like, it was self-sabotage. He was intimidated by her because she is so successful and so up there. And, you know, it's like, oh, Rihanna's worth $1 billion now. And he's looking at himself like, I've been in the game for how long and I'm not anywhere near that, you know? And it really started messing with his ego with this Emperor here, that he went out seeking outside attention to make himself feel like a man and effed it all up. Dumb, 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 because she was really going to have a baby with him and plan a future with him too. Oh, Pure Lady, I was just answering a question about Rihanna. So, okay, will Nicki get more number ones and break more records than Off Cheat's wife? All right. But Nicki going to get more number ones. Thank you, Spirit. Remember, it also depends on us too, guys. Just like with the election, it's like we could have said Joe Biden was winning, and then everybody's like, oh, he's going to win, I'm not going to vote then. Like, you know, regardless of whatever this says, we still have to do our part so that we're making sure that it happens. So we have to stream, we have to buy, we have to do all the stuff. Okay, guys, I'm going to do this just so it's easier. Wait until I'm done answering the question. You can comment on what I'm saying during the question, but then after I'm done, you know, I will say, okay, next question, because there's a million questions going up and down, and I am not going to get to any of them if I have to keep scrolling back up and trying to pull all the cards and everything. You have a better chance of waiting and going in order that way. And if you really want to make sure a question gets answered, of course, super chats, because people are willing to pay, then we're going to have to prioritize it out of kindness and fairness. All right. Okay, so yeah, she is. First of all, this is Nicki's redemption justice era, which we've talked about before. And with that comes a lot of success, and a lot of it is directly because of the work that her and Irving are putting in together in this next era. Like I've said before, he's really good for her because he works really, really, really hard for his clients, and he doesn't stop. Like he's literally like up all night making deals, calling people, being like, hey, come do this, come do that, you know. Oh, we need to get Fendi on the phone so we can get another deal. We need to call, you know, and get all these interviews lined up for the next album that's coming out. He's really good at the marketing stuff, which makes sense because I did read that she was leaving the marketing of this next era completely up to Irving. So she's going to be breaking records, you guys, and really just racking them up. She's coming. She ain't playing. I actually feel like this is probably some Roman energy in this because it's like, all right, time to get my crown back, mother effers. Yes, the ancestors are. Yeah, he's done a lot for Travis. Because it's like, I didn't really know who the heck Travis Scott was, and all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, he has this like crazy ass fan base. So you guys can go ahead and drop questions now. Trey Songz is about to get majorly canceled. Nobody's going to be working with him at all. We're not doing Beyonce right now. It's only Nicki and Rihanna. Okay. Well, Beyonce and Nicki Minaj collab again. I'm drinking, it's the passion tea from Starbucks, the iced one. And then I put sea moss and some other stuff in it to help with like being sick and some lemon. Because my throat, the decongestants that they have me taking because it's a sinus infection, it makes my throat like super dry. Feels like I smoked like 8 bongfuls. Like, I don't know if I can say that on here. Carlene, don't you feel like Rihanna's album, because I know it's going to be like much more like reggae based, I feel like because it's so different, that's going to be like the hard part. So, okay, so will Beyonce and Nicki Minaj collab again? Answer that real quick. Spirit, are Beyonce and Nicki Minaj going to collab again? Thank you, Spirit. Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. And you guys, I just have to say this too, that Spirit said earlier to me, even though I'm not really like answering Beyonce questions right now, but Beyonce sending Ivy Park to Erica Banks, putting Tory Lanez music in her Ivy Park ads and stuff. She is sending like, you know, her shady Virgo subtle shade that she does to let us know who she's fucking with and who she ain't anymore. They've actually already talked about it, you guys. With the 7 of coins, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. They have already been in discussions about it. Okay, so the biggest issue around when is this going to happen is going to be around both of their pregnancies that they're both going to have coming up. So it will happen, though. It might actually be something like they collaborate together on some video or song that like incorporates them being moms. But it is coming. It's really, I don't feel like it's going to be on Nicki's next album. I feel her being on Beyonce's next album. But Beyonce's next album is going to end up being delayed because she's trying to have another baby. So, no, it wasn't Tory Lanez exactly. It was his artist that she put the song in. Sorry, I misspoke. I meant to say that she put his artist music in her ad. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me go up because I know I missed a super chat. Okay, Ad Twice, did Nicki's old management try to sabotage her during the Queen era? Okay. Did Nicki's old management try to sabotage her? Thank you. Yeah, Carlene got that Rihanna's next album will do well. It just might struggle a little bit, not be like the anti or something like that. But she agreed with me because I feel like it just being a little different because of the reggae influence. You know, it's obviously not going to be the pop #1 kind of thing that, you know. But I don't think Rihanna gives the F, to be honest with you. Because she's so, like, to her, and I said this in that reading I did before on her, it's like, it feels like a punishment. It feels like a dragging. It feels like, oh, like, why do I have to do this? Because she just don't want to F with Rock Nation like that right now. After what they did with Anti, it was over. So, all right, Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, Three of Swords. Yes, they definitely did play a part in sabotaging her. Some of it was some of the industry shit, and some of it was just pure jealousy of, like, you know, here we are, you know, and I'm just mad because you're so successful and I don't feel like I'm getting there. But there was definite, you know, behind the scenes sabotage bullshit. They really tried to take her down, and the motive was being paid behind the scenes by this King of Coins person. So, But, yep, they did. I didn't miss it, Kayla. I saw it. I am getting to it. They paid before you. You guys have to let me finish the last question before I get to the next one. Okay. Will Nicki get Billboard Woman of the Year? Oh, can I get the Billboard Woman of the Year? Thank you. Spirit, Nicki, can I get the Billboard Woman of the Year? Is Billboard one of the companies that was, like, effing with her? Because I feel Nicki being like, I don't even give a crap, like, about it, because it's like they didn't really, like, treat me right or something like that. So let me see. Okay, they don't like Nicki either. Okay, because I just was getting, like, her not even, like, and this is the thing. It's one of those payola type things when you win those awards, right? Because really, like, what did Cardi even do to win the Billboard Woman of the Award thing? Nothing, really. And she didn't even, and then they had Breonna Taylor's mom present it to her, and she didn't even say anything about Breonna Taylor, which is like, girl, this is your platform to, if you cared so much, to say something. I already did a reading on that, Elias. So, let's see. Yeah, see, it's like, this is, see, there's the King of Cups, the Hangman, and the Devil card under here. And then the Seven of Cups with this King of Wands. So it's about, hey, look, you know, if you want to pay me, then I'll put you on the cover over here and everything. And she just feels like it's bullshit and I don't care about it. To be honest with you, I keep getting that even if they offered it to her, she would say no. So I don't see her ever doing it, even if they did come and say, like, oh, Nicki, we want to do that. Like, that's the thing, guys, too, that I told you. Nicki's not going to be, like, the super, like, oh, I forgive you and let's all, like, be best friends again thing in the past, because she got so effed over by people that now she's going to be a lot smarter about that. So if she, you know, feels like you effed me over in the past, I'm not letting you guys sell magazines or whatever the hell, you know, promote your site, whatever, off of me. Like, screw you. You guys have to wait to ask your questions after I'm done answering, so that way you don't get them all lost. Okay, so you guys can ask now. I was just trying to make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Okay. I'll answer, will Nicki become a billionaire? Because that got asked a bunch earlier too, and I didn't get to it. Is Nicki going to become a billionaire, Spirit? Thank you. Is Nicki going to become a billionaire? Spirit, thank you. Is Nicki going to become a billionaire? Thank you. She definitely is. It'll be between the next 2 to 5 years. But she will, and it's going to be because not only does she make really wise investments, there is remember when 50 Cent made all of his money like in vitamin water? You know, because he just got in like from the jump and invested, and so when it blew up, like, and then he was able to sell his shares, and he made like a crap ton of money from it. That's what this is talking about here with the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Coins and the Lover's card. That's how this happens. Like, it's through this partnership and just getting in early and, you know, things growing and really paying off. There's going to be, too, you guys, a lot of these so-called billionaires that, you know, because a while back it was a big deal if you like had $10 million or $20 million or $100 million. Right now it seems like everybody can just easily become a billionaire. And there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be exposed as not actually being billionaires, or their company really isn't worth the billion that they claim. And we're going to see that play out with this coming to light, because there's so much deception, like we saw like with the Kylie Jenner thing. Oh, you know, Kylie's a billionaire, and then it came out like, no, Kylie's company was worth $400 million or whatever it was that they ended up paying for it. It's going to be a lot of that kind of stuff coming out. So, but Nicki actually legitimately will be a billionaire. Actually, there is the possibility of lawsuits and her making money from that too. But I also feel, because there's the karma card here, it's her justice. It's like, because there's the temperance here as well, talking about ancestral help. Remember, I told you guys, spiritual Robin Hood is going on, and so ancestors are taking things back from people and redistributing it to their own. And that's a part of it, because this is her destiny to be who she is and to redeem herself and not let people steal her crown this time. I already answered that in a video, Beauty. These are just for other questions that we haven't answered in any video so far. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But also make sure you guys check out the other videos too, because there are other ones. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Is Cardi obsessed with Nicki? Let's ask. There is the pretend rapper going by Cardi B obsessed with Nicki Minaj. Thank you. my God. Okay, so did y'all know that Offset also wanted to hook up with Nicki and was jealous that Quavo's the one that got her attention, and that Off-Cheat's wife is very well aware of that, and that's a part of what her jealousy is? Makes sense as to why she went and got her eyes pulled back to look like Nicki's. So it's not just the career, the money, all of that. It is also, my man wanted you. I love it. Like, she's literally, like, people have sent her proof. I think Quavo made a joke one time. Because Spirit keeps talking about that was, like, the thing that set it off. Somebody making some comment, like, Offset, are you jealous, that Quavo got with her instead or some shit like that? And she's like, wait, what? And then started digging. And here we go. And to her, that is the biggest blow. Oh my God, that is so funny. You know what's funny too? She also got jealous when Nicki had Papa Bear. Like, she's a really, like, she got jealous because she thinks that, like, Nicki's happier than her. Like, oh, like, you and your husband are probably, like, your husband's not out in the street, like, cheating and this and that. So, Gia, I have to answer super chats too, though, babe. So I will answer, but pay attention in the chat because Carlene is also answering, and typing in the chat answers. Tinkerbell, that was literally like every chakra just opened up like when I saw that and started laughing because I was like, oh my God, that makes so much damn sense. She left. She was in the chat. Hold on a second. She's still in here. Oh, thank you, VJ. So let me answer this super chat that somebody just sent it through. Will Nicki do choreo this year? Spirit, is Nicki gonna do any choreography? Thank you. Spirit, is Nicki Minaj gonna do any choreography? Thank you. Is Nicki going to do any choreography? Thank you. Oni, that's like a really not respectful question to ask. And what does it matter about like what her body looks like? She snapped right back from the baby. So this isn't Cardi, like let's all read on Cardi right now, Yumira. This is Nicki and Rihanna questions. We only asked that question about Cardi because it was related to Nicki. We'll get a little bit from her, but we're not going to get like a full on, let's all do this elaborate choreography kind of thing because she just doesn't, that's not her thing. She's not into it. Just not her jam. Exactly, Tinkerbell. I'm like, Nicki's body is great. It was great last year, the year before that, every day of her life, and every day going forward. She's beautiful, and that's all we need to know. Nicki and Kanye need they do. They need to do a different song though. Let's see. Will Nicki be on the cover of American Vogue or do a Vogue 75 questions? Please Spirit. Yeah, she's gonna do a lot of stuff like that. Because Irving is going to be playing a big part in making sure that she does do that kind of stuff, because especially he wants her to do, like, you know, does Beyonce go on interviews with DJ Flex when she has a new album coming out? No, she does an interview with Harper's Bazaar and a photo shoot with Vogue. So he's going to have her more in that direction this time around, and have a bigger rollout and a more put together one that's really gonna like be like super professional. Okay, let's see. What is Nicki doing? Spirit, how is just Nicki doing overall? Thank you. Spirit, Nicki doing? It has been a hard time on her, you know, not only because he obviously played a big part in her life, but also Nicki's very empathic. So when people that she loves, like her mom and her siblings, or, you know, people in her family are having a hard time, it makes things harder for her because she just wants to fix things, which makes sense because, you know, fire sign, they just want to fix it and make it better. And so it does, you know, upset her that she can't, and it's been, you know, I feel like her mom is having a really difficult time with it. But she's also coming out of it. Kenny helps her a lot. Like, I know not everybody likes Kenny, but he does bring a lot of support and love into her life that, you know, she wouldn't have had otherwise. And I do think that he treats her a lot better than, you know, Meek or Safari obviously ever did. So okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to answer a Rihanna question next, guys, just to be fair. Okay, so Rihanna's feelings towards Chris Brown and if she ever wants him back. Spirit, how does Rihanna feel about Chris Brown? Thank you. Spirit, how does Rihanna Chris Brown? Thank you. You guys, I'm answering a question, so hold yours until I'm done, and then I will take another one. Spirit. She feels like he's never going to settle down and not cheat on, you know, anybody. Because it's like, it doesn't matter how much he proclaims that he loves you, because the underlying energy here, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Three of Swords. If you feel like that's what you want to do, you're going to do it, and then you'll find any reason that you can to justify it. And so it's like she has appreciation and love for him because she feels like almost like they grew up together in the industry. They went through a lot together. They, you know, basically just came into the industry together and blew up together. There's a lot of history, a lot of like we went through so much and everything. But at the same time, she also feels like he has a lot of work to do on himself. He gets himself in situations, you know, and she understands that it's a lot of things that he needs to work on, but until he does, he's still going to keep running around, and it's like, I'm not going to sign up to go through that again. So she also thinks Chris is going to end up back in jail because he's going to flip out on somebody. Okay, and guys, I will answer that next, Kayla. I just wanted to tell you guys too, you know, please don't DM and email me and tweet me and all that kind of stuff, like reading requests or extra questions about things, because I can't keep track when requests are like in 85 different places. That's why I say, like, I will make a community post and ask you guys for requests, you know, on readings that you want me to do when I'm ready. I'm still getting through the last one. Give me a few more days and I'll make another one, but just so that way, because it's like if you guys leave it on in a comment on a video and then I make 20 more videos, like, I'm not going to remember. Okay, Spirit, is Rihanna going to collab with Cardboard Box, a failed industry plant? Thank you, Spirit. Is Rihanna going to collab with Cardboard Box, aka Offset's Life? Thank you. I'm answering a super chat right now, guys. Just wait, and then I'll ask you for your questions again after this. I saw somebody call her that on Twitter last week, and I was like, that's the perfect name, Cardboard Box. Has as much of a pen game and rap skills as one. Okay, this is the thing with that. They talked about it in the past. However, when all the stuff that's just basically the way she's behaved and all the stuff that's gone down over the years, basically, especially her seeing the way that she's flipped out on Nicki and other people, you know, the stuff that's going on with the bartenders from the strip club, like, just basically, it's like, I've seen you be so messy. She deaded that shit. So she honestly feels like working with, like, she doesn't, I mean, that's the thing too, guys. Again, Rihanna's really not too overly interested in wanting to, you know, jump back into the music business hardcore anyways. So because of that, it's like, I'm definitely not coming back into this crap for your messy ass. Also, there's something about, like, when they were talking about collabing that she caught, like, Cardi and her team in a bunch of lies. So Rihanna's just like, I gotta protect my peace. I have other things I'm more concerned about. I don't need to mess with, like, messy people. She's not gonna be like, oh, F you if she, like, ran into her in the streets, but it would be like, hey girl, yeah, stay over there, bye. VJ Lewis cardboard box is off Cheat's soon to be ex-wife. Okay, let's see. I'll do Nicki and Safari. I gotta go in about 20 more minutes, guys, because my son's dad is gonna come, and I have to let him in. Oh, and for everybody that wanted to come in my comments calling me childish because I won't say her name, we are petty as fuck over here, and we are barbs over here, so we don't care. I will be as childish as I want. This is my house. All right. So, Spirit, please tell me what happened between Nicki Minaj and Safari Samuels when they broke up. Thank you, Spirit. What? Okay. I told her to take her Audacity with her on the way out the door because I was like, where's your channel? You literally have the balls to go on somebody else's channel and tell them what to do. Like, just don't come back. Psychic Carlene, they're talking about LeBron James, the basketball player. You guys have to remember, too, Carlene is Canadian. Janisha, exactly. I always tell people, never underestimate the petty of a Libra. We are the pettiest sign in the zodiac. And, yep, this is a Barb house. Get out if you don't like it. All right, guys, just let me answer this. BJ, I actually answered that like just a few minutes ago. Okay, so we all know Cancers can be very intuitive, right? So Safari always put like saw like this inside, you know, to Nicki that he knew she was gonna blow up. He knew she was gonna do something, whether that meant that she was gonna blow up as a rapper or a singer or a movie star, whatever. He just knew that they were going to, you know, she was going to get successful. And so it's almost like from the start, he was looking at the opportunities that he was going to have being with her. Also, did Safari kind of, like, this is weird. I feel like in some weird way, too, like in the neighborhood or wherever they were from, like, Nicki had a lot of respect that Safari didn't have. And so by being with her, it's like he got that shine on him. He got that respect in the street and whatnot that he wasn't going to get on his own. Because, I mean, let's be honest. Safari is a major-ass cornball. So, Gabby, hold on one second. Yeah, I answered that already, babe. Okay, so Safari's just basically been a bum from the word go since he met her. And it's like it was always sort of almost like a bed of lies, you know? And he definitely did cheat on her. He definitely put his hands on her at times. She did too in response, but she never put her hands on him first, is what Spirit is saying. But there was a lot of infidelity. He would talk shit about her behind her back too, or tell people like some of the shit that we got, rumors and leaks to the press and stuff back in the day when he was still with her. Safari was on his Kris Jenner shit. Let me call TMZ and tell them something about Nicki Minaj and say a source did it. And he's, yes, very, very, very self-centered. You know, if you guys don't, I know I came across this like a long time ago. There was some video that somebody put together on here, and I don't remember who it was because it was literally, I saw this years ago, but there was like different interviews and stuff where Nicki said certain things about Safari when she was still with him, like, oh, like I guess like one of the guys asked her like, oh, did you buy him that chain? And she's like, no, he came home with it and I don't know where he got the money from it. So it's like he basically was stealing money from her. Like they were pointing out all the like different shit that he did to her over the years, and it was like crazy. See, and it's like every time she took him back and forgave him, he would cheat on her again or hit her or do something crazy. Erica Mena is your karma. Sorry. Erica Mena is your karma, Safari. Because it's like every dime that she will get out of him for child support, alimony, whatever, it's going to be like, oh, I feel like in a spiritual way, it's like, remember that time you took $100 out of Nicki's wallet? Well, now you got to give it to Erica. And it's so funny because I literally got this vision of him like sneaking, opening up her Chanel bag, looking in there. Oh, there's $100, slipping it in his pocket when she's in the bathroom or something. Oh. No, VJ Lewis, he's not. Kenny's actually really good to her. I did a whole video on here about who is Kenny Petty really, even though a bunch of people like got pissed and stuff because I didn't say he was the worst person in the entire world and he should burn in hell. So hold on one second. Okay. Sorry, the like arrow thing on the scroll thing was blocking all the comments I couldn't see. Is Safari gay? Oh my God. I don't think I can answer that question on here without getting in trouble, guys. And for whoever asked earlier, I always leave my lives up. If they don't stay up, it's because, YouTube sometimes glitches out, but I always leave them up. Oh my God, that is hilarious, BJ, though. That is funny. Give you Diddy vibes. Ew, did you guys see that video of Meek in the pool and and Diddy's calling him daddy or some shit? I was like, yo. Oh, here, let's ask about Kenny and his other kids, and then you guys all answer another Rihanna question. And then if anybody super chats anything before we go. Yes, all hail the Barbs. Diddy's just so weird with people, the way he be talking to them, like so suspect, and it's like, is that okay? Like, it's so weird. Okay. What is the relationship between Kenneth Petty and his older children? And does Nicki have any relationship with them? Thank you, Spirit. Does he have girls? Because I didn't even know that Kenny had kids, like really had kids. I thought it was just a rumor until recently. Are they daughters though? Because I just kept seeing a little girl being like, just like, oh my God, like about Nicki, like obsessed with her. He talks to his kids and takes care of them. There's no way in hell that Nicki would allow him to not have anything to do with his children. And there's no way that she would have had a baby with him had he not been around. If the kids don't have contact with him or her, it's because of the baby mama, not because him and Nicki aren't trying. I keep getting that like a lot of FaceTimes and stuff, but she likes the kids, like the kids like her. It's just more the baby mamas being bitter. Like, oh my God, you're my ex and you're with Nicki Minaj, you know, like that kind of thing. Whatever, Kenny must have some magical like peen, you guys, because it seems like any woman that's ever been with him like can't get over him. They can't let him go. So, okay, let's see. Let's take a Rihanna question, guys, just to be fair, and then I'll do one more Nicki question. He just be out here demonetizing everybody, huh, Tinkerbell? Okay. Is Rihanna gonna have another baby or a baby? Is Rihanna gonna have a baby? Thank you. I know when I pulled on her earlier, I got her really wanting to and being really, really, really concerned about how she was going to do that. Let's see. I could so see Rihanna getting some you know, kind of Alexis Ohanian, Harry, kind of low-key, down-to-earth guy who, like, but has a shit ton of money but dresses like a normal dude as her baby daddy. Remember when everybody thought her and Harry were going to get together? Then he had, like, the biggest crush on her for a long time. Her underlying energy is that she's worried that it's never going to happen. She's praying really hard. But she does, like, it's like, I'm not ready to throw the towel in just yet and, like, go to the doctor and get some eggs installed or whatever. It's like, she'll do that if that's the route that she has to go. But she does also hope that she can find, like, a good partner so that she can, you know, raise the baby with somebody else and not just do it by herself. But she will end up doing it. This feels like, I think we still have a few more years before we see Rihanna with a baby, though. It feels like maybe like 3 to 4 more years because I feel her being really wanting to find a man to do it with and also being very busy and invested in all of her business ventures, you know, that it is going to take her some time. And where, because it's like Rihanna wants to make sure everything's good so that when she has a baby, she can sit down and enjoy the baby like Nicki's doing right now with Papa Bear. You know, she doesn't want to have a baby and then 2 weeks after have to be running out of the house to take Fenty meetings and launching products in Dubai and all that stuff. Is like, I want to take a break. But see, here's this rich guy again showing up, being the person that she has her baby with. So she's going to do it. It's just going to take her a little bit longer to get there, but it will be with a good partner. Okay, let's see. I will answer that one next, Gabby. And then after that, we can take one more question, and then I'm going to have to go. So either wait until I'm done answering this, and then when I say I'm ready, whoever puts the question down first, or you can super chat to make sure yours gets on there. But I do have to go because my son's dad's going to be here in 10 minutes. Okay, so Gabby said, will Nicki retire with the crown, aka Queen of Rap? Okay. But is this Minaj going to be retiring? Or when she chooses to retire, let's rephrase that. Spirit, when Nicki chooses to retire from the rap music game, will she be known as the Queen of Rap? Thank you, Spirit. Oh. Spirit. Yeah. Okay, first of all, Nicki will always have so much love from the public. I just did a whole video, you guys, on her next album, too, so make sure you guys check that out, because a lot of the questions you guys are asking about NM5, I answered in that video. And here she is, you know, being that billionaire status. Yep, she will. She'll go down as number one. And I love that the underlying energy here is the wheel card. That's her karma. Because you guys know, I said they tried to steal her crown in the last lifetime. Or, well, in that Roman lifetime. So she came back to redeem herself. They tried to take her crown this time, but it's a battle that she's determined to win. All right, guys, one more question. Shay Baker, I don't always get names, so that's kind of a hard question to answer. You always ask me stuff that it's like, I don't know how I would even answer that. Like, who's going to be the future of rap? And I'm like, I don't know. Janisha, watch my spiritual attacks in the music industry video, and then watch part 2, because it explains Nicki's past life and why she's, you have to watch the first part so it makes sense, and then when you watch the second part, it completely makes sense as to why she's been going through what she's been going through. Okay, so Spirit, are we gonna get her 6th studio album anytime soon? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, her next album will be number 5, but we are asking about the one after. Thank you, Spirit. It won't be immediately afterwards because she's going to get pregnant again. I keep telling you guys, either next year or right after Papa Bear turns 1, Nicki's getting pregnant again. So she's not going to let, like, her kids be 5 years apart. So we won't get NM6 that quickly. It's not going to take a super long time either, guys. but I think that it's probably going to be 2 to 3 years from now, just because I do feel her, getting pregnant and wanting to focus on that. So it's not going to happen right after the other, the way that, Ariana or Taylor did their albums. But Nicki's also not in a place where she feels like she really cares to try to hurry up and end her contract either. She'll eventually go back to, okay, let's see. I missed. Okay, will Nicki album do better than Cardi? Okay, this is absolutely the last question, guys, so don't ask anymore because I literally have 3 minutes left before I have to go. But you guys remember, too, this is an every Friday thing, so if your question doesn't get answered this week, we have another shot next week. Because I told you I'll be here every Friday for you guys to do Nicki ratings. Okay. So we're going to ask about, is Nicki Minaj's album going to do better than Cardboard Boxes? Thank you, Spur. Is the actual rapper, aka the queen of all time of all rap, forever and ever, Nicki Minaj's album, going to do better than the flop pretend rappers? Thank you, sir. Gia, I know Carlene does them. It's just I do get super busy because I have like a lot of private clients as well, so I can't always, get on live as much as I would want to. But I will figure something out in the schedule and we will try to do one sometime next month. And you guys, Nicki's next kid will be a girl. No, Cardi's album is going to flop, guys. I know I said this somewhere else. Nicki's album is going to do way better. So, but it's like, but this is the thing, again, you guys, at the end of the day that you have to remember, it's like, they go overboard with the choreography and the outfits and the visuals and everything so that you're distracted by all of that and not getting caught up in, it's WAP, it's slop, macaroni in a pot, ABC kind of raps. And so it's like, but actual good music that we want to keep listening to over and over again, Nicki's the one that delivers that, and we don't need the craziest visuals. But she is going to have much, much better visuals. Jessica, they can't get away with it like they did in the past because she, what is it? The FTC, is that was the one? They are investigating all of that, and they are looking into the Billboard and the payola from Atlantic and all of that kind of stuff. So because of that, they can't do the same stuff that they were doing in the past. And that's why I said it's really sad that sometimes she believes that she's not some sort of industry plant and that people really do buy that music and love her and all of that, because it's like, well, how are you going to explain it when nobody's buying your album, And I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but she has really been getting, cardiovascular heart attack has been getting really stomped on, called out, dragged, exposed. People keep going after her and everything. And I told y'all, at the same time that Nicki's love is beginning to come back, the energy is, the karma that they have built up towards her is all coming right back to bite her in the butt. So she really believes them because it's like she probably asked them, "What are they talking about? This? Let's be like, oh, we don't do that. That's just people saying stuff." Okay, and then just like went back off into la la land. So, anyways, guys, I have to go because I've been on here for an hour and a half, and my kid needs some attention. And like I said, his dad's gonna be here soon. So I love you guys all so much. I will be back next Friday. So again, if you guys, didn't get your question answered this week, don't worry. This is an every Friday thing for the Barbs. So you will get your stuff answered at some point. I'm only one person, and it does take a few minutes to answer each question, so keep that in mind. But I love you guys. Make sure if you have not already that you liked the video, that you comment, that you subscribed. Oh, I will, Barbie. I'm going to be like all of your Barb aunties said hello. And make sure, guys, too, that you tune in tomorrow on Station Head because we will be doing the Dr. Dre reading, and it will be at 3 p.m. Pacific and 6 Eastern. Oh, thank you, Janisha. Oh, thanks, guys. I love you. My baby dad. He's like, why are you talking about me online? No, thank you to the Barbs for everything you guys do for me. And that's why I always say that I give back and I show appreciation for the people who continue to share me and share my channel and help me grow, because I'm not, that kind of a person, and I never will be. And thank you, Carlene, for joining us. And hopefully next time you can get some help with the kiddos and not have to jump off. But she will be with us tomorrow afternoon, guys. And if you guys missed Desi, aka Starseed Revolution, she will be joining us. So I will see this. Bye.